So let's start off with some context. I've been training myself for a real long time, but being self-taught comes with a lot of trial and error, and this is a huge error that I've repeated. And since I've taken up Muay Thai over the past year and 7 months at this point, it's a lot harder to recover from pushing yourself way too hard in the gym. So I've mixed up my routine a lot, but this is what I've been doing for the past few months now. And progress was alright until I got to about 100 kg on my squat. That's where things started to get a little muddy, kind of going back and forth on the weight. I think overall I'm causing a lot of nice stimulus for the muscles to grow in the gym, but outside of the gym, it's a different story because I have to do my Muay Thai class in the evening, and then the next day I'm running and stuff like that, so it's a lot. So whereas I would have done 115 kg on my squat and 6 reps just then, I stuck to 110 like I did last week, and I did 4 reps and 3 reps. Keeping what I said in mind about how busy my routine is, I only do 2 sets of each exercise just so that I can fit everything in. 2 sets is enough to stimulate the muscles, and 3 sets would just kind of be overkill. So you can see how I've tried to streamline my routine, but I'm still having the same issues that I've been experiencing for probably a really long time, actually, a few years. Not to say I've been stuck that entire time, but just to say that I have been overworking myself, and I've made progress, but it's not as good as it could be. So here, once again, last time I did 150 kg, so I just stuck with that on this deadlift, and it felt alright. That feels pretty comfortable. I say that while I look like I'm screaming, but I'm talking relative to the exercise here. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Now this shocked me, because let me tell you, I did not know my double chin compresses to that state every time I was doing these squats. But yeah, this is the thumbnail probably. And I'm doing pistol squats. It was 9 reps, then 8 reps, so it was 34 reps altogether. That's over the 2 sets, and I have 36 kg on me, 2 8 kg dumbbells and 1 20 kg weight vest. And because I didn't hurt my legs as much with the previous exercises, I did do 2 extra reps compared to last week, so that's pretty good. Feeling alright about those, but I really just want to figure out, I think I've got to take some time to note down everything and streamline my legs as much as possible. I think this is still a good routine, but it's just a case of me taking a little time to rest. I'm currently doing a deload week. I'm going to be doing 3 workouts this week, just purely high rep calisthenics based, to just bring up my overall strength, because that works, power and endurance. I really don't want to lower the weight more on my squat and deadlift again, but I'm thinking if I'm in that state where pushing that much isn't enough to do 6 reps, I might just have to lower it again. But we'll see if it was down to fatigue or just actual loss of muscle during my recovery process. But with all this stuff, you constantly gotta be humbling yourself. I'm not a particularly egotistical person, but I've always got in my head that I want to push, and we're all like that with the gym, right? So it is hard to just chill out a little bit, but with all this stuff that I do, I really have to. And matter of fact, I'm gonna have to lower the weight on those calf raises, because that was I got good depth on them, but I was not going the extra mile on my tiptoes, fam. I gotta get onto the tippiest of toes, so I'm gonna go from, that was 140 probably to 120 next week, and that was 15 reps, I believe, which is pretty standard. My calves have really good endurance, but I don't really feel any aches and pains in them, so I think it's kind of a case where they're also just stuck in place right now. Yeah, it's just a lot of up and down. They do get stronger, but yeah, it's marginal at best. But here on the abductors and adductors, I did actually improve. I think I did 79 kg on abductors and 66 kg on adductors. I did low weight on the first sets, but then I was like, yo, I can actually go a bit higher. And those 2 exercises alone kind of just proved my whole point with trying to take this a little slower, because those are the muscles that I work the least out of my legs and the ones that have actually made the most progress.
So that was that workout. I feel like there's quite a bit of paranoia about not doing like your absolute best, but I think especially with all this like hybrid training stuff, you really gotta limit yourself sometimes. And like, I mean, I didn't even go as hard as I did last time, but it seems like I haven't really gained all that much from last time, and doing this, my legs still feel like jelly. So I guess that's a plus. Got my Muay Thai class later, so that shouldn't be too bad. I want to get more running in as well. This is the thing with doing legs, with hybrid training, right? Which is kind of weird for me to call it that, because like this is just always how I've trained. But yeah, it's just like everything is on the legs, bro. Like I go gym, and then the next day I got like do loads of kicks, and the day after I gotta run, and like right now I'm doing like 3 runs a week. But the Thais, they do anywhere from like, I don't know, 10 to 12, maybe even more runs a week. More based on like endurance. I don't think they sprint very much, but yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough trying to find a balance with all this stuff, but it's just a big learning curve. I don't have a trainer. Well, I got a Muay Thai trainer. I got a few of them technically, but yeah, I've just always done this by myself. I just look things up. Jesus Christ, I'm so shiny. Bro, it's actually, it's so hot. There's like a heat wave going on right now. I probably look really shiny. I can't really tell because like the sun's on my phone. But like, yeah, man. Wait, should I be recording like this way? Yeah, I should have been recording this way the whole time, innit? Because I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube. But yeah, I guess I'll let you know how the progress goes with this slightly toned down version of working out for my legs anyway. I do find progress with like, you know, my upper body and somewhat my core. It really depends on the exercise. Like sometimes I overdo it, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna open the door, it's freezing, boiling. Whew. It's a nice little breeze. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how the progress goes. Hopefully good. Hopefully I don't overdo it and not really make any gains. Got decent endurance right now, but you know, we want the power. And it's hard to tell when I don't really keep stats outside of the gym. It's easy to keep stats in the gym because you got your weight right there, and then you're just counting how many reps you do as well. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.